it's time to start researching and getting ready for your informative speech. What do we have to do in the speech? I don't know what we have to, what she's looking for. So if you go to Blackboard and you click on speech and assignment information, then you click on informative speech information. Within the informative speech information, it says read prior to doing the assignment. This gives you all the details, everything you need to know. And I'm not going to read it for you. You can read it, but you're going to do a well-organized 6 to 8 minutes informative speech. You won't persuade. We've already done the topic approval forms. This speech is worth 200 points. Your outline is worth 50 points. And then later I'll tell you about your peer critique, which is worth 50 points. So let's concentrate right now on the speech and the outline. So you'll receive your topic approval form. You're going to research a variety of credible ideas. You need 5 credible sources. Most sources online can be credible if you vet them. Make sure they're from a reputable source, a reputable website. You can use a book, you can use a magazine, you can use a journal article, whatever you need that's credible. So for example, if I were going to do a speech on a sports person, I would use NBA.com to find information, not Johnny's page of my favorite sports guy.com. And that's somebody else's page that they put together information that you don't know is accurate. You need to have at least 3 sources be published within the last 3 years. So it needs to be from 2005, 4, or 3 for at least 3 of your sources. All 5 sources can be within the last 3 years. It doesn't matter, but 3 of your 5 at least has to be then, and the other 2 can be whenever. I'm not requiring a personal interview, so a personal interview will not be done and will not be part. You will prepare a typed outline that reflects a logical organization of content. You'll submit your outline on Blackboard. You will do the audience analysis, which you've already done or will be doing and turning in by this Monday at 11:59 p.m., and you'll submit that on Blackboard. You will also have slides that will go with your informative speech. Those PowerPoint slides will go on your speech when you record it on GoReact. So there is a link here. I need you to watch this link. It tells you information about your informative speech. It teaches you how to do your informative speech. I'm looking for eye contact. I'm looking for gestures. I'm looking for facials. I want you to cite your source, meaning while you're giving your speech, you're going to verbally say, according to NBA.com, Michael Jordan is ... So you will verbally cite all of your sources out loud while you're giving your speeches. So I should hear it, your 5 sources. If you have 6, 7, 8 sources, I'll hear all 8 while you're giving your speech. So you need to verbally say it. You may not say all of them at the end. So you're not going to give your speech and go, thank you. So all my sources were NBA.com, ABC.com, NFL.com. No, you have to say it when you're saying the information that you got from that source. So you will speak 6 to 8 minutes long. Stay within that time limit. I deduct 2 points for up to every 30 seconds that you're too short or too long. So if you turn in a speech that's 5 minutes and 30 seconds, you have negative 2 points already before I even look at your speech. And it gives you an example. You must stand. You have to stand up, and I need to see you from at least from your thighs up. Don't stand way far back from the camera because then we can't hear you and we really can't see you. So from the thighs up, when you're giving your gestures, I should be able to see your hands. You must hold your outline and speak from your outline. Do not read off of your computer. I can tell when you're reading off of your computer. I will say that it's not extemporaneous style if I don't see you holding note cards or an outline in your hand. So if you're not holding anything, you're going to be deducted points for extemporaneous style because part of that is using your outline that you're going to create. And why create an outline if you're not going to use it? But one thing I don't want you to do, I don't want you to write your speech out verbatim. And I can tell if you're reading your whole speech because it's completely written out. Use your outline. Thank you. Also, you will have 4 to 6 PowerPoint slides, and I will post on here, I will post in the announcement an example of the PowerPoint slides, what they should look like. Your outline does not go on your PowerPoint. You're not going to just take the outline that you made for me and just stick it on your PowerPoint. You should have brief words, bullet points with brief phrases, pictures, charts, graphs, things like that should be on your PowerPoint. Make it nice and interesting, but you are only allowed to use 4 to 6 because this is not a PowerPoint class. This is a public speaking class, which is enhanced by PowerPoints. You must use gestures and facials. You may not wear, you must dress appropriately, meaning you won't wear a hat, a bonnet, a do-rag, no words on your shirt. Don't wear clothing with too much exposure or distractions. Um, just dress nice. You can wear a nice sweatshirt that has no clothes, no words on it, and some jeans. You don't have to wear your business suit, but it should be neat, clean, and you look presentable. Okay, because this is for a grade, and so this is as if you were standing in class giving your presentation. I already talked about verbally citing your sources. For information on how your speech will be graded, click on the speech evaluation form. When you go to record your speech, you will see this evaluation on the side of your speech. And in there, we will write comments and you will see your points that are deducted or points that you've earned. So please take a look at the speech evaluation form so you can see what I expect from you for this speech. Okay, so this is that. Please make sure to watch this because it gives you specific details. So that's reading this prior to how to complete. It gives you all the information you need. As you scroll down, you will see how to complete your informative outline. You must create an outline. I made a PowerPoint video where I'm telling you exactly how to make your outline. I need to see your outline look like exactly what I've taught you in this PowerPoint. I know you may have done outlining for other classes and you may have done it in a different way, but I am looking for what's called extemporaneous outlining, and that's what I'm teaching you on this PowerPoint. So please make sure to watch it and follow it. Underneath here, down here, is a brief overview of the steps. The specific steps are within this video. Please make sure you're watching it and refer to that outlining video. So you can view sample outlines by clicking below. After you've watched the outlining video and slides, you can review sample outlines, prepare your own outline using an outline template as well. So here's some guidelines, but the specific guidelines again are in this video. So scrolling down, if you click here, you can see a sample outline. So I'm just going to open it, but you can download it. And it gives you a sample outline of what it should look, your outline should look like. Your sources will be written on your outline. So your sources will be in 3 different places. You will verbally say them out your mouth. That's one place. Second place, they will be written within your outline. That's the second place. And lastly, you will write your sources on your reference list. See how they're written here? So every reference on this list must be within your outline up here, must be said by you. But notice it's written on your outline. So if I were doing this speech, I would say, so the Toyota Prius, a goal is to improve emissions. According to Michael's 2010, the price starts at over $22,000. Notice I said this source while giving this information, and that's what I would like from you. Also, on this area, you can click this link and you have what's called an outline prep form. If you download this, you can read what it's telling you to put, you delete it and write exactly what you need right in here. And then over here, same thing. You delete it and it's telling you what to do step by step. It's telling you you have your transitions within here. You need to have at least 5 transitions. Transitions are next, first, then, secondly. It helps to move your speech along. Within your body, you will have your main points. Those are the points that you gave us in your topic approval form. So when you have a Roman numeral, you can write a full, complete sentence. But when you get to your A's and your B's and your ones and your twos, you will have a brief word or brief phrase or a key word. You may not write sentences if it's not a Roman numeral, unless it's a direct quote. And you should not have any more than 2 to 3 direct quotes within your outline. All of this information is in the outlining PowerPoint video that's up here. It's all in here. So if you use this outline prep form, it tells you step by step what you need. So you can use this as a guide as well. It gives 3 points, but if you have 4 points, you just copy and keep going. If you have less than 3 points, delete that 3rd point and go there. Please delete the instructions if you're going to use this. All right, so that's outlining. That's how to complete your outline. Now, where do you turn in everything? If you scroll down a little further, you will see click here to submit your informative outline. You click here and upload your document. Please save your document as a Word file and upload it here. You can also save it as a PDF and upload it there. How do you record your speech? You click on informative speech right here. Now, it will take you over there. Now, you're going to see something else. It'll take you directly to the area, but because I am the professor of the course, it takes me to that page. But it'll take you right here. And this is your area where you will record your speech. So how do you record your speech? You'll click Start Activity. Then you'll put a title, informative speech, or whatever you want. Here, you can put your informative speech. Then you'll see your name, right? So then you can click on Add PDF Styles, Slides, sorry, Add PDF Slides. You will choose a PDF slideshow from your computer. So I don't have one readily available here. I'll just pick this chapter. This is chapter 8 in a class that I teach. So, oh, it has to be saved as a PDF in order for it to be uploaded. So I will upload a PDF file within here. Okay, so I found my PDF file. It's called Sample PDF, PowerPoint PDF, and I will click Start. It will upload. And so now it's on my file. So when I go to record my speech, I can add my slides and time my slides to my speech. So it might take a minute or two to swirl around like that, but that's okay. You will give it time to upload and do what it has to do so that it can get your slides all loaded up. Hopefully it won't take too long. It might be taking long because I'm also recording this as well. So we'll just wait. Okay, so it's now all loaded up. You'll see it here, and then you'll click continue. This probably isn't going to let me go very far because I'm using my camera. So let me see what would happen if I turn my camera off here. So then I click record, and I will click continue to recorder because we're not uploading. We're going to do it right here. And there you can see me ready to record. Hi, I'm ready to record. All right, so it says you can use the arrows to advance your slides while recording. Got it. So I will click got it, good, and I will give my speech. And as I'll click record, I'm not going to click record now because I'm recording with my microphone, so it probably will give me an error. But as I'm giving my speech, now notice I'm sitting. You will not sit. You will be standing, but I'm showing you how to do your PowerPoints. So you will click, and hello, my name is Miss Jackson. I'll be talking about recycling. And I changed the slide. Why did I choose this topic? And I will give information, blah, 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 about my speech. And I'll go back and I can say, what is recycling? Da, 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 blah, blah, blah. And I can click my slides. And you can do this. And what it will do is it will time your speech you'll time your PowerPoints for your speech. So let me just try and see if it will. So what I did is I timed it before I gave my speech, but you can always go back and retime it if you want. So I'm giving my speech and I say recycling, and then I'll go to the next thing. Why choose this? And what is recycling? And so I'll give my speech and I can click it there, and then I can stop. And once it's done, I will save it. You can save a draft of it or you can post it. Now, why would you save a draft? If you're going to save a draft, that means that you want to come back to it, but you should not be coming back to your speech. You will just have it as such, right? You can save it as a draft and you can change your recording slides of when you want to change it or not. You can delete it and resubmit. What you cannot do is you may not do your speech, push pause, do some more, back up. Your speech may not be edited. I need to see one complete take. I can see when you edit your speech. I don't want it edited, and I want you to use GoReact to do your speech. So then at the end, you'll record and you'll post it. When you come to look at what you have, you will see your slides are timed to certain places. If you click the rubric, remember I said the rubric that you saw on Blackboard is right here. This is where your points will be, and this is where your comments will be regarding your speech. So scroll through and look at all your comments. Don't miss this area. You'll think they didn't give us any comments or any feedback because I clicked the comment area and I don't see anything. No, look at the rubric. Look actually in both areas to see what was said about your speech. And then you'll click submit. Sorry, you'll click submit. You'll go look at that area after it's graded. Once it's graded, then you go back and look at that area. So notice here's my speech. It says 6 comments, but that's my PowerPoints that were saved. And that's it. That's what you have to do to record your speech. And then I'm just going to go back to Blackboard. I'm going to save and exit and go back to Blackboard just to show you guys. And it didn't take me there, but here, it's somewhere over here. All right, so I'm going to stop sharing. And that is the way that you will record your speech. Now, I know this video is a little longer than the other ones, but I really wanted to make sure you understood the ins and outs of your speech. I wanted to make sure you knew what you were doing. Watch that video that's on Blackboard. Watch the outlining video. If you have questions, please, please, please contact me. I saw just now that someone had a video that they uploaded. I'm not sure who that was because I didn't look at the name really quickly. But after watching this, you might want to delete and re-record based off of the information that I just gave you. This information is vital. If you want a good grade on your speech, follow every step that I said. You're going to stand, you're going to give gestures, you're going to show from the thighs up, you're going to dress appropriately, you're going to say your sources verbally, you're going to only have 4 to 6 PowerPoint slides, you're going to stay within the 6 to 8 minutes long, you're going to have 5 sources at least. You're going to do your outline exactly like I asked. You're going to have Roman numerals only have complete sentences. Everything else has a brief word or phrase. Your sources are going to be written within your outline and on your reference list. So that's kind of just, and you're going to have 5 transitions. On your outline, you have an intro, a body, and a conclusion. Your intro has 4 main points. Your body has the points that you gave me on your topic approval form. And your conclusion has a wrap it up major point, Roman numeral, and then a concluding statement. But make sure in that concluding statement, you don't ask us to do anything. Don't ask us to start, stop, believe in, stop believing in, start eating, stop eating, start smoking, don't smoke, start drinking, don't drink. Don't ask us to do anything, because then it turns your informative speech into persuasive. If you have questions, please, please, please send me your questions. Get to work, start researching, start getting everything that you need together. And if you have questions, feel free to ask me. All right, guys, I look forward to seeing your speeches. I look forward to seeing your outlines. You're going to do a phenomenal job. Enjoy your weekend. Get researching. Get started. It's time to go. Everyone will do a great job. All right, have a great night.